Sometimes, pain is not bound to a single moment, but leaks through a fissure in my dreams. I often find myself trapped by that fissure. When I finally break free from the chains of routine, I realize that something once suffocated me did not disappear with the arrival of freedom. Pain lingers with confusion and anxiety, hiding in the crevices of my life. I keep trying to escape, only to stumble in a barren wilderness. Black cubes pile up in my heart, and I am forced to float among them. But when I reach out my hand, staring at the glass, Sartre, glass cup, cafe, I realize that the words I once tried hard to memorize have embedded in my body like shards of glass. In moments of drifting thought, making faint sound, remind me that they were existed merely for exams. We're not Sartre's glass cup. The shape of the cup precedes the shape of the water. But for human beings, existence comes before any named form. I am absolutely free, but I also lack courage. I wandered among the objective standards of the past and allowed myself to sink into the lake. When we are in the wilderness of life, experiencing the loneliness that accompanied by freedom, this kind of loneliness will push us to take the first step into the wilderness, to explore, to pursue, and to gain value and meaning through the act of moving forward itself. This is what it truly means to say you can freely become whoever you want to be. So I open my eyes, and the pain still clings to my heart. But it doesn't matter. I remember the film I once watched alone at sunset, curled up on the couch. That long, bitter story didn't leave an impression on my heart at that time. In my predicament, the only thing I vaguely held on to was the phrase, "Make peace with yourself." Only now do I suddenly understand what the entire film was truly saying. It responded to a confusion that had been haunting me. Does a person have the right to not get better? I was tormented by the shadows my past pain left behind, and then anxious about that torment, always feeling that I should solve everything as quickly as possible. But when I relive this film, I realize that people are qualified to be in trouble. There was a huge tsunami in my heart, and it is still flowing in the dark. There may never be a calm day, but the sea breeze warms up. I live in Manchester by the sea.